It was October 27, 2012, when the Houston Rockets agreed to one of the most significant trades in NBA history. That trade saw the Rockets get James Harden, Daquan Cook, Cole Aldridge, and Lazar Hayward, and OKC got Kevin Martin, Jeremy Lamb, 2 first-round draft picks, and a second-round draft pick. Knowing what we know now, the Rockets definitely won that trade. It was a small price to pay to acquire one of this generation's most transcendent players. In 2011-2012 with the Thunder, Harden averaged 31.4 minutes per game while having to share touches with superstars Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and the emerging Serge Ibaka. And with that, he still averaged 16.8 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game, and he won the Sixth Man of the Year award. That Thunder team had it going on. They made it to the finals, lost to the Heat in 5. But what if Harden would have stayed? In the 2007 NBA draft, the Seattle Supersonics selected Kevin Durant 2nd overall. The following year, the Thunder selected Westbrook 8th overall and Serge Ibaka 24th overall. In the year after that, the Thunder took Harden 3rd overall. And after just a few short years, this team was on notice. And though Harden wanted to stay in OKC, it didn't seem that the Thunder wanted to make space for him. The Thunder gave Westbrook a max 5-year contract and gave Serge Ibaka a 4-year, $48 million contract. So where did that leave Harden? And the sign that Harden's days in OKC were numbered was when he was rejected for a contract for $52 million for 4 years. Though the original contract was $52 million, the Thunder gave Harden a choice of $54 million or a trade to Houston. Harden was looking for the max 5-year contract worth $60 million. Obviously, Harden was traded, which got him a contract of 5 years and $80 million. And since that trade, all 3 of Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden continued to blossom into spectacular players. All 3 of them were MVPs after that, and all 3 of them were constantly All-Stars. Harden is just the 3rd player in league history to average more than 34 points per game in multiple seasons, joining Basketball Hall of Famers Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain. Now picture if Harden stayed. Would Golden State have all those rings? Would Kawhi have his rings? Would LeBron have all his rings? The questions can go on and on. The Harden trade was only possible because the Thunder weren't willing to offer the full max salary to Harden. At the same time, they didn't want to risk losing him for nothing in free agency the next year. Rockets GM Daryl Morey believed in the 23-year-old prospect and was willing to make the offer that OKC wouldn't. And the rest is history. 8 years later, as a part of Morey's recent farewell to Houston, here's what the veteran GM wrote about his future Hall of Famer. James Harden changed my life. An entire page could be dedicated just to James. He not only transformed my life, but he also revolutionized the game of basketball, and continues to do so, like almost no one has done before. The game is played differently because of James, and on every playground in the world, the next generation of talent is studying and imitating his game. Hey, and no lie, even when I go hoop, that step back that I be working from Harden, shoot, it be working. In over 8 seasons in Houston, Harden averaged 29.6 points, 7.7 assists, 6 rebounds, and 1.8 steals per game. And he led his Rockets to the playoffs each of those 8 years. And in 2018, they were 1 injury, 1 hamstring away from beating Golden State. Nonetheless, Harden hasn't been to a finals since 2012, and neither has Westbrook. But for Westbrook, the farthest he made it was the 2nd round with Harden in 2020, but they lost to the Lakers in 5. We know KD got his 2017 and 2018 rings with Golden State, and nearly a third last year in 2021. Look right here, his foot. Dang, 1 point, and Brooklyn could have had a title. Back to the 2012 Thunder. Now, if they had Harden, KD and Russ all come to terms of agreement, kind of like the Brooklyn trio of Harden, Durant, and Kyrie, then things could have been a lot different over the last decade. 2012, Harden gone, 2016, KD gone, and 2019, Russell Westbrook gone. Hey, the past is the past, but you can't help to wonder what would have happened if that trade never went down. Now that wraps it up, man. If you made it this far, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe by the bell if you're new. Appreciate the view. And as always, Thank you for watching.